Good morning to all. Once again, I am back with another short video clip. We will be discussing a very important topic. We will be discussing the first factor which helps women to realize her true potential. Christine Lagarde says, the first L is learning. We all know that learning can empower a human being. Learning empowers a woman. Now I shall read the second paragraph of the chapter, The 3 L's of Empowerment by Christine Lagarde. First, about learning. Education is the foundation upon which any change is built. Learning helps women to help themselves and break the shackles of exclusion. Nowhere is this more essential than in the developing world. There is an African adage that goes, if you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. In the second paragraph, she speaks about the first L, learning, the first factor which empowers women. She says it is the foundation upon which any change can be built. It is the foundation upon which anything can be built, any change can be built, any reform can be built. To change the society, to reform the society, to refine the society, to change human beings, to refine human beings, to reform the society, we need education. So it is stated in the text that education helps women. Education helps women to break the shackles of exclusion. The meaning of shackles, you can see it on the screen. Shackles. It means chains or fetters or manacles. When you come across this particular term, shackles or chains, this expression reminds you of a very famous quote by the first line of a very famous book by Jacques Rousseau, the French philosopher. The title of the book is Social Contract. The first line of that book, man is born free, yet everywhere he is in chains. So here we speak about the same chains. Women find themselves chained. Women find themselves restricted. Women find themselves confined to the four walls of their kitchen. So, education definitely helps them to break the shackles of exclusion. They are excluded from the society. In the first class, I used the expression ostracized. Women have been ostracized for ages. What do you mean by ostracize? Ostracize means to exclude someone from a society. They are being marginalized. They are excluded from the mainstream of the society. So, an educated woman can break these shackles. By breaking these shackles with the help of education, she can come forward. She can realize her true potential. She can realize her creative possibilities. We all know that our society is basically a patriarchal society. A patriarchal society means a society which is governed by, controlled by men. Our society is essentially a patriarchal society which subordinates women to men in almost all cultural domains, familiar, religious, political, economic, artistic. In all these domains, women are dominated by men. In all walks of life, society subordinates women to men. Masculine has come to be identified as rational. Masculine has come to be identified as sensible, creative, aggressive, whereas feminine has come to be identified as weak, emotional, sentimental, submissive, etc. This is another problem of a society which is dominated by men. This is a very serious problem of a male-dominated society. Education helps women to break these shackles. They step forward. They realize their possibilities. They start discovering the world around them. They start discovering themselves. They realize their real potential, their strengths, their weaknesses, and it also helps them to know more about how they can overcome their weaknesses and how they can become an empowered person in the society. So it refines a person. It enhances the quality and quantity of the human resource available for development. As you studied in your first year text, a beautiful chapter, I Will Fly, by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In that chapter he says, the ignited mind of youth can be considered as the most powerful resource on the earth, under the earth, above the earth. How can we ignite the mind of youths? How can we ignite the minds of these women? Education will definitely ignite the minds of the youngsters, ignite the minds of women in our country, and they will be a powerful resource on the earth, above the earth, and under the earth. When you speak about education, people say that women are denied of equal educational opportunities. It is not the case with Kerala. In Kerala, we know that women get equal educational opportunities, but in many parts of our country, especially in North India, women are denied equal educational opportunities. In Kerala, we know that highly educated women outnumber their male counterparts. thanks to the works of Christian missionaries, works of various organizations like SNDP, NSS, and the various governments that have led the state over the years. There is a beautiful African adage: if you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. Clearly speaks about the importance of imparting quality education to women. We know that when you educate a boy, you just refine a man, you just train a man. But when you educate a girl, you are training the entire society. You are training the village. You are refining the society. We all know that an educated woman in a family will never let a child remain uneducated or illiterate in her surroundings, in her family. And that is the reason why the author has used that particular adage here. Educate a woman and you will train a village. So, prepare a short speech on how education can, how learning can empower women. Take materials from available sources, incorporate some ideas from your text. You can also take some points that I have discussed in this class. So I will come to you with short video clips because I know that the attention span of the youngsters has been vastly reduced in these days. You cannot be attentive for a long time, and that is why I try to prepare short videos. Please be patient enough to listen to this video, even though it may not be that much interesting, it may not be that much pleasing for many of the students. That's all for the day.